Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to FS25 on 7 Species Homestead. So the plan is get this contract finished and then get through to a new game day so we can make some money. These things will probably not be fermented when we wake up in the morning, so it's probably going to take an extra day for those, but it is all good. So while we're waiting for our contract to finish up, we're going to whack down a couple more trees. So when we sleep tonight, it should burn through a good bit of logs to make us some firewood. So can we cut the wedgie up first? You're just not going to turn red on this wedgie, are you? Oh, hang on. I had it for a second. There we go. Oh, no, no, I can't see the stump. Oh, that was the stump. Well, hopefully I did the wedgie. Oh, I'm leaving some branches behind. Definitely leaving some branches behind. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Alright. Did I actually cut that, or did I stop before it actually cut? I don't know. We'll figure it out. A little bit longer as we get down the tree a bit further. No. There we go. Alright, where's the old JD at? Oh, rated again. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Sunday. I'm going to record a couple episodes today. Sunday the 4th of May. I have no idea where the first couple months of this year went. Yeah, I thought that was the problem. This one never cut. Alright. Now it's going to have to come back off. Yeah, it's going to have to come back off. Alright. There we go. That is going to be much better. Alright, 84% on our contract. Ah, damn it. There we go. They're messing this load up, man. Shall I dare? Oh, maybe. I am having a blast on this map, by the way. If you haven't can tell by now that I've got a couple videos out and the map's not even released yet. I'm waiting for the bitchin' to come about that on the comments of the videos. How come you get to play and we don't? Well, that's the privilege of being the map author and having a YouTube channel. Man, the further away from the factory, the longer it's taken us. One of these years we'll have a, maybe not this year, but one of these years we'll have a auto-load log trailer. In the meantime, we get to do some old school logging. Need the whole tip? Nope. This is a rather ugly load. Ah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Let's try that again. Well, you just suck. Are you gonna poke my tire, are you? Where is... There you are. Maybe if I keep your snout on the ground, you'll actually pick these up for me. All right. Can we get one more? Well, you know what? This is another couple pallets, so let's dump this in. As we're losing money every hour, and every day we have this lease. Alright, by the time we get this load of logs in, that contract should be about done. Oh, I can't wait till we get our rock smasher. There we go. Oh, cool. He is done. There we go. Now there's no workers, so we're going to have to do this ourselves. Nice. Well, this will pay for a couple days of our lease on this tractor. Alright, so this guy, like I said, I'm going to keep this lease for a little bit longer. At least till we get all these until we get all these silage bales sold after they're fermented. All right, so let's take this contract, and we can collect ourselves 10 grand. Okay, so that's a 4 days worth of lease. I'm so tempted to go grab quick $1,200 by whacking these trees down. Alright, now 1521. Do I want to let's get through the night, let our factories run. Well, before we do that, let's grab you real quick. And then we'll get ready to sleep tonight. Just run a couple more loads of compost over, till we can get ourselves a better trailer. Oh, this lawnmower is still in the way. We hold 2,500 liters at a time. You know, we could set it to distribute. I'm trying not to. That's 5,000 more liters. Let's grab this dude. I need at least 3 or 4 runs over here. Alright. We're getting there. Our little homemade trailers are doing us just fine. One more load. Let's see, we'll get through this day. At least we'll have some stuff to sell in the morning. Our bales won't be ready. Probably be another game day. Now, we're not going to have any fields probably until spring. So I'm not anticipating fields anytime soon. We got to get the proper equipment first. Oh, missed you. There we go. Alright, let's get through this day. Let's do... I'll do 7:30. Hopefully it's not going to be raining. Well, it really doesn't matter because we don't have any field work. Oh, vehicle leasing costs, property maintenance costs, production costs. Our money is bleeding away. Where are we on our bales? Probably like 50%, not even. 76%. Oh yeah, so we have another day to deal with fermenting. We are going to do is we are gonna jump in here. We're gonna use this better tractor. Now, the other thing we can look at. Let's look at two things really quick. So if we go into construction and we go into tools. Okay, 10,000 for the repair bay. So 10,000. Oh, why can't I go back? There we go. That was weird. That was really weird. No, not what I wanted. So 10 grand. So if we get this guy, because then we can modify him between a tipper and a flatbed. And we get a trailer hitch on here. we can actually get another trailer to pull. So 38 grand plus the repair station to switch them back and forth would be 48 grand, which we don't have. So 48 grand. You guys do bales, but not pallets. I'm gonna have to find a trailer pack. So all I have are, well, this guy can go flat. I think that's the only, well, yeah, see, bales. Yeah, this guy can go back. That's only 4,200. Does this guy? He does. And he will auto load. So we're looking at 50 grand. Then I can turn this tractor back in until we can buy a better one. Or we'll wait until the silage bales are done. And we'll see how much cash we actually have to play with. Oh man. Okay, we're going to do a little bit better here than I thought we were. Hey, you want to keep popping pallets out, man? I'll keep taking them. Right. Let's call this a load. We'll come back for the firewood. We keep this lease much longer, we're going to have to put fuel in this thing. Trying to avoid that. Now, this is just from wood chips from us cutting trees. We're not actually turning trees into wood chips yet. Yeah, so I'll jump on in-game mod hub, see if I can find myself a trailer pack. Hang on, the other thing I wanted to look at, and we may do this now before we drive all the way back there. So if we go into construction and we go into sell points, is it not under here? If we put, I may not have it. What do you sell? You gonna scroll? through the products and you're not. I'm gonna have to look for a placeable sell point. Just put near the farm. This way we won't have to drive across the map. Oh, I gotta fix these traffic splines, which will work with an existing save. I just gotta get in here and fix them. I tried 4 times and failed and said F it and gave up. Truck, don't you dare. What are we gonna get? 49 grand, yes. Oh, we need this track. I was going to turn the lease in, but we need this tractor to pick the bales up with. So we'll make a trip with the firewood, we'll make a trip with the mushrooms. And then we'll see where we're sitting on cash. So tempted to buy that truck and trailer. We also didn't look to see if there were any more contracts. Farm's over here somewhere. Well, it looks like the farmer came in and limed field 1 when we were away. Looks like it, yeah, it has lime on it. Alright. Oh, sure, it looks like there's another pallet down there now. Oh, no. Alright. Now, I know these things don't stack properly. I gotta fix this pallet yet. I'm gonna get 2 more to spawn out. Of course they are, as soon as I drive over here. Oh, you're going to tell me you're not going to fit anymore, are you? Yeah, alright, here's what we're going to do. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, hang on. How do I unload these things? Unload shift, left shift and I. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Ah. I think we can sell our home. Yeah, we're gonna get the truck. And then we can sell the homemade trailer off. We could probably sell both of them off. Let's put the repair station down. But let's go into here. Let's go into trucks. I'm going to get you just now as the flatbed so we can use you to auto load. Oh, you're just a bale truck. I think you'll do pallets as well. I want the trailer hitch. And I'm not paying for paint, so 35,000. And then we need... Winston have any? No. Alright. We're going to have to use... Yeah, because I have nothing else. These are both dolly trailers. I don't want a dolly trailer. I believe these are both dolly trailers. Oh, no. Yeah, you're a dolly trailer. You'd be nice, though, to auto-load with, but... I'm not doing a dolly. Alright, so we're going to have to get... This one's a little bit larger. Oh, I hate the color, though. That's better. Oh, it doesn't cost us anything. $6,000. Alright. Oh, don't tell me you're not going to work. Son of a bitch. I don't have a trailer I can use for this thing then. I don't. The only trailer I have is the homemade trailer. I didn't even think about that, having the wrong hitch. I don't have any modded trailers. You're not even the right hitch. I don't think you are. 17,000. It will auto load. But will it hook up to this truck? No, wrong. Still has the wrong kind of hitch. Yeah, wrong kind of hitch. Well, we'll keep the trailer. We're going to have to turn it back into a tipper. Let's come and get it with the tractor. I know, we're just driving across this other farmer's land like we own it. If this thing doesn't load these pallets, I'm not going to be a happy camper. Alright, that's probably all we're going to fit. Now, do I want to take the chance? Will our homemade trailer fit on here? No, wrong kind of hitch. I don't have any trailers to pull this thing. We can hand load. I can hand load one or two more on here. Well, one more on here. Well, can I get one on top of the rail? Kind of sort of wedge you in here. Kind of, sort of. Well, we won't look. We'll just get this puppy out of here. Come back for another load. Oh, that's a much better road speed. I hate to just spend the money because I want a really good tractor. But she'll have to do. Alright, if we keep going straight, eventually we'll hit that road we need to be on. Slow her down so we don't flip it on its side. Oh, there goes the... I knew there was going to be a bump there somewhere coming up onto here. Be nice if there was at least one more trip to come back here. She's an ugly load, but it'll do. $25,000. Okay, that's a little disappointing. We need those silage bales to save our ass and get some really good cash. I'll have to check the price of firewood versus the price of mulch and charcoal because they should be about the same. So I may adjust the firewood up a little bit. This is why we play test. So I've already worked a couple bugs out. Well, I've already adjusted some production rates. Oh, nice. Oh, is that all you're going to fit on here? It is. I'm going to hold off on selling the firewood. I'm going to bump the price up a little bit. I don't even see the water tower. Am I going the wrong way? Probably. Yeah, where the heck am I going? Hold on. Where are we on the map? Yeah, hang on. Where are we? I've got to be going completely wrong. Where the heck am I? Alright, we got to make a sharp direction this way. I have no idea where I was headed. There's the water tower. Oh, I should have made a back entrance into this supermarket. We need to make a road right there. Alright, 17 grand. We should have another load. We need about close to 300 grand for our tractor. And that's what I'm going after first. Well, about 250 grand. Oh crap, we got at least one more load. Probably maybe 2 loads. Maybe not. Half a load? Hey, I'm going the right direction this time. Blame it on the fog. Through the trees. Now, I could go after the collectibles, but I'm not going to show them to you on camera. Another 17 grand. About halfway to our tractor. Then we need to plow. We got that little tiny plow, but I'm not creating fields with that little tiny plow. So I'll find a trailer set that I can actually use, that has the proper hitch that I can actually use with this truck. And I'll see if I can find a placeable sell point that we can put over right on the farm, like the little farm kiosk. So we won't have to keep driving across town. Now, how many more? I'm not going to run a load of mushrooms over unless we have another full set. Let's see what's over here. Well, there's almost a full set. We'll run one more load over. Call this episode. Be one pal, I think, short of a full load. Oh, come on. Oh no, one more full load. Nice. I'll take another 17 grand. Well, we definitely paid for the truck. There we go. I am having a blast on this map, if I haven't told you that. I don't think we're going back to the other map for a while. Oh man, I was trying to take a drink with my left hand, and that's the hand I used to stir with. Alright, one more thing and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to leave that for a minute. We're going to take this guy with us. It'll be so nice next episode we can get rid of sell all these bales off. Oh well, we're gonna run a little long. I want to get these trailers swapped out. We're gonna use this thing till it's out of gas and then return it, out of diesel and then return it. Here you go. Thank you for your thank you for letting me borrow it. Now, before I sell you off, wrong one. The trailer that we bought, does it hold everything? It does. Alright, that's all I needed to know. We'll get like, what, $200? Sell. Oh, $4,000. Alright. That'll work. and then we spend it to change this thing back over. It's going to be better than our homemade trailer. Until we can afford something bigger. Larger capacity. Alright, ending the episode with 134 grand. We still have a lease on this thing. I want to look at tractors one more time before I end this episode. I'm going to leave this attached because we're going to move compost over. And then we're going to look at a bigger water tanker. If we're selling $17,000 of mushrooms at a go, I think we can afford to put that money into a better water tanker. Or water bowser. Yeah. So we shall park this guy over here. Look at two things really quick. So we know what we're going to spend our money on when we sell these silage bales. Alright, so let's look at barrels. I wish they would give me liters. Okay, yeah, 2,000 liters, 6,000 liters. We're probably going to end up with this guy right here. 25 grand. Now, can I do a pin lock? No. It's a dolly. I hate dollies, but it's going to have to do. So, 25 grand. Well, actually, hang on. If I pull this guy out of... Okay, this holds 6 grand. Oh, it's 6... Well... Are you a... you are... I think that's the one we're going to go for. You do just water. That's fine. That's all we need you for. So 17 grand. We'll get that one. It's better than 1,000 liters at a time. And then the other thing I want to look at is we have this guy. Better engine. Wheel weights. I'm going to leave it like it is. So 225,000. If we go to my favorite tractor, modded by Smurf, biggest engine, wheel weights, Black Beauty, and 194,000. Yeah, we're gonna get this puppy. This is going to be our farm tractor. 194,000. That's what we're going to get as soon as we sell the silage off. But let's jump on our little moped. I can see the lake on our moped, man. Let's move it up here a little bit further. There we go. I can see the pond on this puppy. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.